Alright boys, Mr. Cresswell 7 for you today, so make sure that you are basically just doing what we did last lesson. You're going to warm up doing the volleyball game that we did with the adapted volleyballs, and then you're going to be back into working on adapting net wall games. Thinking about this as a basis for your assessment piece. Alright, remember your assessment piece is going to be, as a group, you're going to come up with your own netball game with your own set of rules and all of that. For now, we're just exploring ideas. So if you tried something last lesson, don't do the same thing this lesson. Alright, so you're going to get into fours that you have not been with before. And you are going to have a badminton court to yourself. You can take down the badminton net, get rid of it if you want. You can adapt the height. You can do anything you want. You can use table tennis tables if you want to adapt table tennis, whatever. But you are trying to think about what ideas might be good to go in your assessment piece in the end. These groups will not be your assessment groups necessarily. These are just groups to be working in now. Alright, so take your time and explore those different ideas, different skills, different size balls, different implements and rackets if you're going to do that, different net heights, different types of net if you want to use the wall. Remember that all net wall games have a couple of things. They have a net or a wall, right? They have court dimensions, they have rules, and they have the implement that they play with, whether it be a ball or whatever. So you need to make sure you can't just have something with no rules, with no court dimensions or anything like that. You're not trying to make the whole game today, you're just going to try ideas. Alright, hopefully that's enough. Have fun! Okay boys, 6th grade. I am obviously not there today, although I'm with you in spirit. And Mr. Cresswell is covering your lesson. Okay, now what he's going to do is take you through a warm-up to get yourselves ready and going. While he's doing this, those boys who normally help get the equipment down, can you go and do that? Can you go and start bringing the equipment down from the upper gym? Aiden, if you can head that up. So Mr. Cresswell, if there are any questions, ask Aiden, who normally helps. I believe it's Aiden, J.O., Daniel, I can't remember who else. Anyway, Aiden will tell you. While they're doing that, Mr. Cresswell will lead the rest of your class in a warm-up. Get yourselves going. Now, what you're actually going to do for the main part of the lesson is this. I have given Mr. Cresswell a list of skills that you need to practice, okay? And you'll be practicing them in different areas in the gym on different pieces of equipment, okay? During this time, you'll be at a station and you will practice that skill on that piece of equipment, okay? Once you have done that, you will then, once the time's elapsed, so you get about 5 or 6 minutes on each piece of equipment, you will then move on to the next station. There will be multiple stations. Some will be fitness-based, some will be skill-based. Okay, so the objective of this lesson is to practice the skills that we will use in parkour and to prepare ourselves for next lesson where we will begin starting to think about putting together a parkour routine, an individual parkour routine. Okay, so it's very simple. There will be different stations. They'll be set up. You will be on each station for a certain period of time, 5 or 6 minutes. And then when that time is up, you will rotate round and you will be trying each of these skills. Have fun boys, work hard, and I'll see you next lesson.